Psalm 23. It kind of reflects what we're going through today. The Lord is my shepherd. I should not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still water. He restores my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness. For his name's sake. Yea, do I walk through the valley, shadow of death. I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Yes. And you anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Yes. Surely goodness and the mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Yes, sir. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Forever.
Another blessed and glorious day, Lord, that you have made. Oh, yeah. And we will be glad with those things. Yes. Lord, even though, Lord, we're small in numbers, Lord, but you said as long as one or two, Lord, are touching and agreeing, you will be in the midst, Lord. Oh, yeah. And we just thank you for blessing us, Lord, to be here. Lord, we pray for all of those, Lord, the sick and the shut in, the bereaved families, Lord. Yes, sir. Those who want to be in service this morning, Lord, just keep them strong, Lord Jesus. Keep them, Lord. For we know that you are our strength, you are our soul, our survivor, our redeemer. Yeah. Lord, you are all that we need. Yes, sir. It is in Jesus' precious name I do pray, Lord. Yeah. Amen.
Lord.
have a television on? Just leave it on. Okay.
I'm gonna hide behind the mountain. And I'm gonna hide behind the mountain. And I'm gonna hide behind the because you care for me in such a special way, and I praise you, I lift you up, and I magnify your name.
Our Father, we thank you for this day, for your blessings that you have given unto us. We thank you for this time and this opportunity to come and tell you thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord, for all your blessings
Yes,
that you've given unto us.
Yes.
We praise you and we honor you. Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this time.
Yes.
And we give you all of the praise, the honor, and glory.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord, for all that you've done. Thank you for what you're going to do.
Yes.
We ask God that you would hide us behind your cross and cover us with your blood. It is in Jesus' name we pray.
Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Let our hearts say amen.
Amen.
We thank God for being here today.
Yes.
And we thank God for those of you who have been able to join us today, even though we are numbered as the one that we are, the number that we are supposed to have. But we thank and praise God for those of you who are here. I would like to direct your attention to 2 Luke chapter 17. Begin reading in verses 11 through 15. And it reads as follows. And it happened as he went to Jerusalem that he passed through the midst of Samaria and Galilee. Then as he entered a certain village, there met him 10 men who were lepers, who stood afar off, and they lifted up their voices and said, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. So when he saw them, he said to them, go show yourself to the priest. And so it was that as they went, they were clean. And one of them, when he saw that he was healed, returned and with a loud voice glorified God. And I want to talk briefly today from a subject, remembering to say thanks. Can you say that today? Remembering to say thanks. Amen. We give praise to God and to all of those of us who are, those of you who are listening to us by video. We just want to thank God for making preparation to have a way that we can worship God with the family, even though they are not here. But we just want to thank God for this opportunity He has given it to us. And we just give God all of the praise, the honor, and glory. This is our first time, as most of us have said, but anyway, we want to do what the Lord has directed us to do. Remembering to say thank you. Most time that we fail to say thank you. A lot of the reason is because we just forget. It's just kind of natural human being for us to forget. But that saying thank you is something that we should always do. Whenever the Lord blesses us to do things for us, we should immediately tell Him thank you. Remember to say thanks. A story is told of a man who got lost in the woods. When describing his experience of being lost, he told his friend how frightened he was and how he finally kneeled to pray. His friends asked him, did God ever answer your prayer? The man replied and said, oh no. He replied, before God had a chance to guide, a tour guide came along and showed me the way. My brothers and sisters, so many people have become blind and callous of the blessing that God has given us day by day. And we fail to let Him know just how much we thank and appreciate Him for what He has done for us in our life. And there may be somebody here today who failed to give God thanks. But we ought to give God thanks for waking us up this morning, for giving Him an opportunity for starting us on our way. It's just good to tell God, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My brothers and sisters, many people have become blind and callous of the blessing that God gives us day by day. And we fail to let him know just how much we thank and how much we appreciate him for what he's doing in our life. God woke us up this morning to see the sunshine. We fail to give him thanks. Each morning, we feel his cool breeze or the bright sunshine. We fail to tell him thank you. We see the beautiful flowers and the green trees, but we never give it a second thought that they are blessings from the Lord. But we ought to tell the Lord, thank you. We sometimes grumble about having to eat the same old cereal day after day. But we forget that a lot of people would just love to be in our shoes.
Yeah.
So we ought to tell the Lord, thank you. We complain about the jobs. We fail to realize that many would be grateful just to have the strength and the ability to go to a job in order to be able to make money to support our family. We forget to tell the Lord, thank you. We must remember to tell him, thank you. Saints, saying thank you is a very small word, and yet it carries so much weight. And so many times we fail to do so. There is an old Chinese proverb that says, when you drink from the well, remember the spring in which you drink. So often I think we focus on what we don't have. And we fail to remember and recognize the blessing that God has blessed us with. We complain about what we don't have. We complain about the job that we don't have. But at least God gives us health and strength to wake up each day. I'm not a person that get upset, but what upset me the most is when I do something that I don't have to do. Like hold the door open for a young lady. And she switches right in the store and never look back to tell you, thank you. But the fact of the matter, that's how we do God sometimes. God wakes us up, gives us health and strength. But the thing about it is, we never fail, we always fail to tell him thank you. There's so much that we can be able to tell the Lord thank you. Thank God for our health. Thank God for being able to wake us up this morning. Thank God that he didn't have to do it. But he did it anyway. When God could have passed us on by. But he gave us another opportunity. He never gives us, he gives us an opportunity to look back and say, thank you. Saints, saying thank you is one of the easiest and the simplest things we can say, because nobody has to be nice to you and to be kind to you. That's right. Nobody. God didn't have to do it, but he did it anyway. God didn't have to wake us up this morning, but he did it anyway. God didn't have to give us a reasonable portion of health and strength, but he did it anyway.
Yes, sir.
And thank God for it.
Yes.
We didn't wake our own self up this morning.
Right.
It wasn't the alarm clock that woke us up. It wasn't our spouse that woke us up. It wasn't our children that woke us up. But it was a grace of God that allowed us to be able
Yes, sir.
to wake up. We can say thank you because nobody have to be nice to us. Right. We must remember to say thanks. Thanksgiving we began with opening our eyes to see the blessing all around us and remember from which they came. My brothers and my sisters, I must say that sometimes it's tough to be thankful. Yes, it's true that all of us go through the deep waters of life. As we're going through now, we'll never experience a time like we've experienced tonight. But the fact of the matter is God keep on blessing us.
Yes, sir.
God keep on keeping us.
Yes, sir.
And the thing about it is, it's on that test, whatever we're going through. God got it all in control. It's up to us. He says in 2 Chronicles 7:14, if my people who are called by his name will humble ourselves, seek his face and turn from our wicked ways, he promised that he would heal the land. And I want you to know that this land is sick. And the only thing, the only person that's going to help it is Jesus Christ. We must trust in him. In all of our ways and lean not until our own understanding. In all of our ways, the Bible said, trust in him and he will direct our path. We must trust him. Yes, it's difficult to say thank you when we don't get the job that we had in our mind that we was getting. It's hard to be thankful when we lose our loved one. But yet we can find some type of reason to give God the thanks. And as we sit today, I'm sure that most of us can reflect back on things that God has blessed us with, that God has done for us. And we can tell God, thank you. Well, see, he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to wake me this morning, as the songwriter said, but he did. He didn't have to make a way like he did, but he did. And the songwriter said, because of that, I can't thank him enough.
Yes, sir.
I can't love him enough. I can't lift him too high for men to see. But you don't know.
Yes, sir.
Just how good.
How good.
God been to me.
Don't let curses come on your
Saints of God had did something for you. You ought to lift your hands. Tell them, thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
You've been so good to me. Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir.
You didn't have to do it, but you did it anyway. Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lord.
Remember to say thanks.
Thank you.
And our lesson for today, we find one of the most basic lessons in Thanksgiving. Jesus had healed 10 men of this most terrible and dreadful disease. It was in that day and time that leprosy was very dangerous disease. Leprosy was a deadly disease, and it was recognized as being unclean before men. Leprosy can be referred to a number of skin disease, and its worst form. It was known as the heinous disease. And anyone with that disease was not to mix with the general population. This deadly disease take hold to the nervous system first. Then they take attacks on the body with pink or white discoloration of the skin. From the crown of one head to the sole of one feet. No medical doctor could heal this disease. Kind of like the disease that we're dealing with today. No medical doctor is known to come up with an antidote that will be able to heal us of this disease.
Healing is already done.
And the only person that is able to heal us is Jesus. He said by his stripes, we are healed. And I believe, amen, that we are healed by Jesus, by God's stripes. We got to trust God. I heard the songwriter say, there is a doctor
He's teaching us obedience.
in the city
Wash your hands of that.
who's healing, disconnected from the general population, including a family and friends. They were disconnected from everybody. He had to wear special clothes because of this disease. Remember to say thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Saints, the Lord want to heal us all to see ourselves with the spiritual disease before we were washed and made clean. God wants all of us to see that our heart was deceitful and desperately terminal sick, sick with sin, unclean before a holy and a just God. Heal us of the sickness called sin.
Yes. Yes.
Just as God can only heal this dreadful disease, so only can God heal this and clean this sin-sick body. And once God healed us and set us free and deliver us, we ought to take the time, look back over our life, and tell Him, thank you. The strangest thing about this text is Jesus healed 10. But the fact of the matter, only one
Yes.
turned back
Yes, sir.
to tell Him thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
We ought to be able to come back and tell God thank you.
Thank you,
Yes,
Lord.
Because God has been so good to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus asked the question, He said, did I heal 9? Did I heal 10?
Happy blessings.
He said, yes.
Yes.
But He said, where is the other 9?
Yeah.
It's strange that we soon forget
Yes.
to tell God thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we forget to let Him know how much we appreciate Him.
Yes.
But I'm not ashamed
Yes,
to
sir.
tell the Lord thank you,
Say it. Say it.
for He's been so good to me. Thank you, Lord, for delivering me. Thank you, Lord, for setting me free. Thank you, Lord, for giving me another opportunity. Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've been good to me.
Yes.
And I can't tell you thank you enough.
Yes.
I'm reminded of a song that says tragedies are commonplaces. All kind of diseases. People are slipping away. Economy's down. People can't get enough pay. But as for me, all I can say is thank you, Lord,
Yeah.
for all that you've done
Oh.
for me. Yeah, thank you, Lord,
Yes, sir.
for all that you have done for me.
Yes, sir.
Said it could have been me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir.
Outdoors, thank you, Lord. No food, thank you, Lord. No clothes, thank you, Lord. I'm left alone, thank you, Lord. Without a friend, thank you. Tragedy is in. Thank you, Lord. But you didn't see fit that none of these things happened to me. And by your power, you keep on blessing me over and over again. Thank you, Lord. Want to tell the Lord thank you?
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord, for all that you've done. Thank you, Lord, for everything that you moved out of my way. Because it was you.
Yeah.
By your grace, by your stripes, I've been delivered.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
As we go through this time, let's not be so much of a complaint.
Yes.
But at least we're here.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
God didn't take us out of here. At least we're here. At least we got our hands we can raise. At least we got our eyes we can see. At least we got our feet we can walk. God still keep on blessing us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He
Yes,
just didn't have to do it. But He did it anyway.
Yes.
And I give Him all the praise,
Yes.
all the glory, and all of the honor.
You get all the credit, Lord.
For all He have done.
Yes.
Glory goes.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Let us not forget to tell the Lord thank you.
Glory.
Because God has been so good to us.
Yes, sir.
May God bless you and keep us our prayer. And we give Him the praise. I still got my joy. Still got my joy.
Yeah.
Out of all the things that I've been through,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I still got my joy. The doors of the church are open. I still got my joy. Still got my joy. Out of all my joy. Yes, sir. I can't forget what the Lord done for me. He broke the habit that tried to conquer me. He spoke to the mountain, they rolled into the sea. I come to tell you, that's what the Lord done for me. I still got my joy.
Glory.
Still got my joy. Out of all the things that I've been through, I still got my joy. There was times in my life when I felt I could not go on. The Lord blessed me. He made me strong. I kept the faith, and I held on through the night. This is my testimony. He made everything all right. I still got my joy. Still got my joy. Out of all the things that I've been through, I still got my joy. Amen. And God bless you. We see the day now. Certain things still for me. Amen. Don't forget to tell God thank you for all the things that He has done for us. Thank you. And we should be thankful for everything. Every breath that we breathe, every step that we take, all the things that God has done for us, we should be able to tell Him. God bless you today. God keep the receipt that we have done.